Welcome back to the Grier Podcast, where each episode we talk about a new topic about life at Grier School. This week's topic is Grier Seniors. Hi, I'm Jay, not Maya, and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and I'm a current Grier senior.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm also a current Grier senior.
So, were you guys nervous about becoming a senior at all?
I think I was more excited. Yes, I was nervous about like the tiny things, everybody say about, the transition between college and high school is so hard. Like those things. Yes, I was very nervous, but I was also very excited for all the memories that I'll get to make as a senior. All kind of senior trip. We actually came back from Bedford Springs, and those memories made me really excited. I think I'm more sad to graduate than nervous as a senior now at this point, because I consider Grier as my second home, and I'm very attached to the environment. So yeah.
I would say I was definitely excited. A fun fact about me is that I redid 9th grade, so I've been in school for an extra year. So last year I had really bad senioritis, so this year finally being a senior is really nice. Like Hannah, I'm definitely sad too, but I'm also happy because I'm excited for college and the next chapter. But obviously I'm going to keep in touch with everyone I love here at Grier, and I know that I'm going to see all of them again, so it's okay.
Yeah, for me, like a few years ago, I didn't think that I was going to be senior at Grier because I was at a different school for literally my whole life before coming here last year. So I think part of the reason why it still hasn't even hit me that I am a senior is that like I haven't been here for long. Like it's like a whole new setting, so I still feel like I'm like almost like just starting. So I don't think I'm going to realize that I'm a senior until after I graduate, and I'm going to be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just graduated.
I just graduated.
When did that happen?
Yeah, I feel like it's flying by already. But I don't think I was ever really nervous to be a senior. I never really thought about it because it was just like, oh, it's another year of high school. So I never really thought about it that much.
Yeah.
So for you guys, you both finalized, like, everyone did actually, like where you're going to college. Like, was it hard to pick it, like finalize it, like choose that one college that you're going to go to?
For me, the college that I'm going was like my top one choice. I'm going to RISD for graphic design major. So that was like a school for me. If they say yes, no doubt, I'll pay my deposit right away. And I actually did the day that I got my acceptance letter. So it was not very hard for me. I also did a pre-college program in RISD back last summer, so I really know the environment, how the classes goes, the city Providence, which RISD is in. So it was not hard for me at all. It was very easy. Both my parents were very supportive for my plan to go to RISD, so it was like, boom. I just made a decision for 4 years of my next life. Yeah.
Yeah, mine was really hard. So I'm going to American University in DC. However, my top school was NYU, but I got waitlisted at NYU, so everyone keeps asking me where I'm going, and I always tell them American, but if I get off the wait list, then I'm gonna go to NYU. Hi guys, scratch that, reverse it. So actually I was a dummy and didn't check my applicant portal, and I got off the wait list for NYU. So I will be going there, and I'm going to the Jalynn School of Individualized Study, and instead of graduating with a major degree, I'll graduate with a concentration degree, and that is basically a fusion of whatever classes I take, and I can make my own concentration. They have really niche classes, so it's easy to make a specific concentration. And yeah, I'm super hyped, and go Violets!
Yeah, for me, it was really easy.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you know, you know. So basically, like, the moment I heard about the college that I ended up choosing, which was Penn West University, Edinburgh, I first heard about it, I think, like 2 years ago when a representative came to my school, not Grier, the other school. and I was the only one in that like meeting to like meet with him. There were supposed to be others. They never showed up. Public school.
Classic.
Yeah. But while I was there, he was like talking about it all, and I already knew what I wanted to major in, animation for movies and TV shows and things like that. So while he's like talking about it, I'm like asking him about like the major, and it's like really cool because I didn't like, this was my first time hearing about Edinburgh, but like they're like one of the best in, like, I don't know if it's just America or the East Coast or what it is, but like Edinburgh is one of the best to go to for animation, which I thought was really cool. And it's like, it's close by, it's really nice. I ended up visiting it like 2 or 3, 4 times. I don't even know, I lost count. But so I ended up only applying to Edinburgh. So
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was the only college that I applied to. So whenever I got in, I was like, well, I'm done. I'm not going to worry about
Exactly.
anything else. Yeah. So for me personally, it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was, I applied to 13 schools, which some people would say is crazy.
I
No.
did apply to 15 schools, but like
Ooh.
3 of them were my dream schools,
Mm.
and rest of them they're just like, just in case, safety,
Just in case.
or like I'm not sure, like those schools we all have.
Yeah,
those,
yeah,
so
yeah.
It was
Backups.
basically like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I did that too. Guys, you do not have to apply to 13 or 15
No.
schools. You can apply to 5. You can also do a JEDed. You can apply to 1. I know many people who have done that. It's up to you. It's your
Mhm,
decision.
mhm.
But there's no right amount or wrong amount of schools to apply to.
Yeah. Just apply to what you want, where
what
you
your heart
want
calls,
to go.
what
yeah.
your heart
Yes.
calls. Yes, definitely.
It's, in my opinion, college is definitely one of those things where it's like, it's up to you,
Mhm.
not really
not to
anyone
somebody
else.
else or
Yeah.
like
No.
Like family members, friends,
Yes.
counselors, whatever, wherever you feel is right for you, even if that means not college. If
Mhm.
it's what you think is right for yourself, then that's what
Yeah.
you should do.
And I also think like college/university is like the first step that you take as like a actual adult out of from school, like high school. So I think that first step is very important in order to make your own building, You have to do something that you really want to do in your future, so that way when you face some obstacles or challenges, you will teach yourself how to overcome those. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So this year was the very first time Grier did the senior symposium. So the senior symposium was for like each of the seniors to pick their own topic that they wanted to present about, and the topic could literally be whatever you wanted to talk about. Like one of the seniors talked about pit bulls, one of the seniors talked about like music. Like you could literally pick whatever topic you wanted and just teach it to a like small crowd, which was really cool, and only the seniors got to do.
Yeah.
We were the first class to ever do it. So like, what did you guys think about that? Because like by the sounds of it, Grier's gonna keep doing that basically
Mhm.
From now on.
like from now on. So like, what did you guys think about that? How'd it go for you?
For me, when I like first heard about it, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be really fun," because I knew I was gonna do something that I'm really interested into. So that way, while I conduct my research and write an essay, I won't get like frustrated or, kind of stressed out, because it's something that I like and something I have passion of. So I chose fashion. And that's one of the subjects that I've been into and I loved for, I don't know, like more than half of my life. So definitely something that I would have a lot of fun researching and writing about. So I chose fashion. During research, it was actually very interesting because I got to know a lot of new things that I didn't know, because I usually view fashion as a consumer, right? But when you actually start researching about the process, how the designers make fashion, how consumers are linked with fashion trends like fast fashion and such, it was very interesting for me. So I had a lot of fun, and also talking about it in front of a crowd. Everybody's scared of it, like, who doesn't? But it was actually interesting because for me, I just kind of viewed it as, okay, I'm just sharing my favorite book with the people who I trust. And after that, we each had a very interesting Q&A session. So I think that was also very thoughtful and interesting, because then you get to know what others felt about the subject that you are really into. So my experience was great because it was just basically reading your favorite book over and over again. Yeah.
Yeah. What specifically about fashion did you talk about?
So I talked about if fashion can influence like teenage girl self-esteem or confidence.
Yeah.
And the result was like half and half. Like if you are a person who gets comforted by certain fashion items, like for me, I really like matching colors here and there, and I also like mix and matching. Like if you have a comfy pants, I would like to like dress up a little in like my upper body, or like wear a fancy shirt with a knitted vest that I made by myself. Or I also make like necklaces for myself. If you don't know me, I love smiley faces.
You really do.
So like those things, for me, I always viewed fashion as a comforting thing. Like for example, when I wake up and I'm just, I don't know, maybe feeling down the weather, I would put my favorite color in, which is pink, like hot pink or sky blue, something
You're wearing
that
pink right now.
exactly like something that I can get refreshed from. But I also got to know that teenagers who actually get stressed a lot about the trend, especially in the fast fashion culture, from brands like Zara, you know, Shein, Forever 21. I heard it's going out of business, but you know,
I think it is, actually.
yeah. H&M and such. So like those people who really get stressed about trend and always force themselves to fit in the norm that society gives. And also, you know, when you look at a lot of models from those fast fashion brands, they're like crazy skinny, you know.
Yeah.
So from my research, I got to know that some beauty standards and fast fashion trends that the fashion industry is setting in might be a lower for the confidence perspective for some people. So I think it really depends who you are.
Yeah.
So my final message in my senior symposium was to not follow the trend and just use fashion as the way to express yourself. Everybody is different. We look all different, which means our outfits don't have to look all the same.
Yeah.
In all the trends. So I never followed the trend personally because, you know, I just wear whatever I want and whatever I want to show, and whatever looks good towards my eyes, not somebody else's eyes, because it's my fashion and it's my own body, right? Yeah.
Your senior symposium, I don't think I got to see it, but just from that right now, I'm like, wow.
Thank
that
you.
really
Thank
worked
you.
for you. That's crazy.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Liv?
My senior symposium was about like the mental health of people of color, and also being not me hitting the headphones, also being neurodivergent. I feel like it was nice because it's not something a lot of people came up to me after and said it's not something they would have thought of like by themselves, or like something that would just get talked about, which is really nice. I mean, that wasn't my intent in doing it, but I feel like it's easier, kind of like Hannah said, to give a presentation when it's something you're passionate about or it's a personal experience, because you obviously have to do research and stuff, but it's also like a lot of what I did was talk out of experience and then just added statistics into it. So I don't think it was that bad. I think it was fun too. Mine went well and it was nice. I was scared nobody was going to ask me any questions and I was going to be like, oh, okay, so everyone else gets questions, but I didn't. That's just anxiety. But no, it was really nice because people really seemed interested in what I had to say. So yeah, I'd say my experience was good too, and it was nice because I got nice compliments from teachers, which was really nice because I didn't expect that, and I didn't think it would be as interesting or make as much of a difference like as it did.
I think one interesting thing that I kind of found out after the senior symposium is everybody's topic was somewhat related with mental health. Like, at least the speech that I sat through. Like, one of our friends, Anli, she did how, like, body workouts and exercising can relate with mental well-being, and mine was about confidence, too, which eventually links with mental health. Liv's one was also about mental health. So I think, like, high school girls care a lot about their well-being and how their peers can enjoy their high school life. And I think it's a great way for the seniors to tip the upcoming seniors
Yeah.
and their underclassmen about just genuinely how to survive through high school life, because it's literally about everything. Like somebody did, health exercising, somebody did about marine biology, somebody did fashion,
Yeah. I think it's really cool how we each picked one, like a topic that we relate to in some way. Like for me, I did about artificial intelligence, AI, and how
Wow.
it's why it's like bad for cinema and like film and all of that.
Yeah.
So basically I went into it already knowing a lot about it, definitely already having opinions on that
Exactly.
situation. Yeah.
You're majoring it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So it was really cool being able to also like research it, and like my favorite part was being able to research it and find out like which directors and companies and actors and actresses, like what they think of AI. So it was really cool being able to do my own research and get more of a grasp on like how the people that I watch, like how they view AI.
Yeah.
That also like lets me get a new opinion on those people. Just like, oh, maybe I shouldn't support these directors anymore. Or then I'm
this
like,
actor anymore.
yeah. And then I'm like, oh, this person is not a fan of robots. I need to support them more. It was really cool.
Yeah. And I think AI in the creation field, like I am doing graphic design and you are doing planning to get a job in the film industry. It's like a really good aspect that we should look through, because artificial intelligence, AI, it's over everywhere these days. And I think personally, for like enhancement reasons, it can be a very beneficial thing. But I'm like a person, should we really let a AI to create something? You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's very helpful. Like for example, you're just like, change this person's shirt to a pink color from a blue color. Like for us, when we're trying to do it manually, that's a lot of work. But when AI steps in, it kind of helps out to enhance it. But I agree to you how AI shouldn't be making the whole thing, because we exist for a reason.
Yeah. But like that was definitely my favorite part about the senior symposium, is that each of us, all of us, we got to speak about what we care about and things like that. And like we were able to teach basically everyone else there like about our topic. So like Liv, you got to help teach about like mental health and neurodivergent. I can't say that.
You said
neurodivergent. Yeah.
Neurodivergent.
Yes. You got to like teach people about like that, and specifically with like people of color, which is really cool. And then Hannah, you like taught about mental health with fashion, and that's really cool, and that's something to keep in mind. And so it's really cool. I think that was the coolest part about the senior symposium that we get to do, is that it's like the seniors teaching the underclassmen about topics that we're passionate about.
Yes.
So we are graduating in less than a week now.
That is crazy.
Like at the time of recording this,
way.
the time of recording this is less than a week away. Don't cry.
I'm not.
So like, what are your guys' like feelings about that right now? Like stressed, happy, sad?
For me, like a couple weeks ago, when I was like, oh, I have 2 weeks or 3 weeks left till graduation, time went by so slow. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to enjoy this moment because it never comes back. And it's just like a once a life thing that's going to happen in your life, right? So I was just really seizing the moment and having some fun. But now it's really sad. Yeah. Because it's going to happen in a couple days. It is crazy. Like, I am really sad. Yeah. And I think high school graduation also makes me, like, think back my elementary school graduation, middle school graduation, pre-K graduation. And this is, like, a point in my life that I get to organize all my cherished memories from here and there. So I don't know. It's basically a bittersweet moment. I'm sad that I'm leaving here, but also at the same time, I'm very excited for my future and the school that I'm going to because it's the thing that I wanted for, I don't know, like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say I feel the same, happy and sad, but I'd say honestly mine is the opposite. Because it's like we have 5 days left, and it's like that's like very little time. But I'm the person, I'm like, oh my god, like we have 5 days left.
Yeah.
But it's like I have like it's not a lot, but like I have 5 whole days to just like hang out with people I love and like go and visit my teachers, and just like it's not like I have class, so I can just talk to them and have like raw conversations and just ask them for advice. Because like I've been blessed to have so many good teachers, and like the ones I've found here have been like mentors, and it's like also just like kind of like second family. Like I feel like I have a lot of teachers here that I call my second mom, or like an older sister, or just like some of them we just vibe like friends. It's like we're not, but like we low-key kind of are.
Yeah.
So I feel like just trying to, right now I'm just trying to live in the moment and like just got everything, do everything, just like hang out with people like all the time. So it's definitely bittersweet, but I feel like a lot of it's really easy. The nice thing about social media, it's really easy to keep in contact with people.
Yeah.
And I know that I'll see these people again, and we can always text or call, and a lot of them I know I'm just going to meet up with and see again. So I feel like that's easier, because for me it's not the place, it's the people, but I can have contact with the people, and it's I'm thinking of it, and I know it's not a permanent goodbye. Like it's just a like, oh, like I'm not gonna see you every day, but like I'll come visit, and I'll still text and call you. Like low-key I will. So just I think that's the mindset. That's my mindset.
Yeah. When it comes to graduation for me, like earlier I said about how I don't really feel like a senior. So like graduation, I don't really feel like I'm graduating. It's really weird to think that like I basically have no high school days left. Like I'm done with elementary, middle school, and high school now, and it's like college is gonna be a whole different thing. And then when I'm done with college, I'm gonna be in the world. It's really weird because like now thinking about it, it's like, oh my gosh, it's happening so quickly. It's weird. It's really weird because part of me still feels like a little kid in middle school, hanging out with friends every night.
Like for me, I feel like my sophomore year, I was like, oh, how should I decorate my junior year dorm? And then like my junior year, I was like, oh, I should like fix this from my dorm decoration and, you know, spice these things up for my dorm. And now I'm actually thinking about real life things, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yes, I am thinking about how to decorate my college dorm, but still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't know me, I'm a huge room decoration girly.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like on Grier TV, we have a segment,
GTD Cribs. Yeah, I was there 2 times featured, 2 times in a row. That's a big thing, guys, a big commitment. I'm joking, but you guys know what I mean. So
yeah,
this point of my life actually makes me think about real life things.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Ugh, real life.
Real life.
So, like, do you guys know what you're going to miss about Grier, specifically what you're going to miss?
I'm going to miss my little besties a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
Who are your little besties?
Auden, Reed, and Ruckman. Yeah, they've been big part of my life.
That's
and
the Grier family.
Yeah, Grier family. Yeah, I think the main part that I will miss about Grier School is, yes, all the great education that we all got, and so many different extracurriculars that we all did, all different.
Yeah.
There's so many options in Grier. I would very miss that a lot, but the Grier family is just genuinely a nice person for all the community, not only the students, but, you know, when your parents come, they're so welcoming, very nice people, and just light up the whole community. So just the kindness that the Grier family and the whole Grier community and the students and the teachers and all the admin members exchange is just a huge pride for me as a Grier girl. So that will be the part that I miss the most, because not everybody is kind like they are in here in the real world. We all know that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I say the same answer every time I ask this question, but I would say, okay, so You know what? I'm just gonna say people.
Okay, you're
I
gonna list
said-
off people.
Yes, Hannah just did, so I might
Okay,
as well
okay,
too.
yeah.
Definitely Miss Crago. She's been.
An angel.
I know she's literally a saint.
A
Like,
saint.
I love her so much. She's the sweetest human ever. But definitely her, because she was very welcoming, and I came in 10th grade. I transferred here, which will also lead to my next person. But definitely Miss Crago. Like I said, she's always really nice. She's always checked on me. She's always been like, oh, like, can we schedule a meeting? And I'm like, yes, of course. Like, I see her email, and I'm like, oh, I need to respond to this, like, right now. So definitely her. I would also say, okay, also I'm definitely going to miss hip-hop here just because that's my favorite style of dance. And
you're really good at
thank
it.
you. It's the only style of, well, I've done other styles here, but hip-hop is the only one I've consistently done. And just that class, like, I love Miss Danielle, and it's a fun class, and, like, it was really nice because, like I said, I was nervous, but, like, I've been doing hip-hop for a while, and I think she could tell that within one of the first classes, so it was really nice, like, her seeing my potential and just that, like, I could do it, because I feel like others would, like, not doubt, but, like, hip-hop and tap are the styles I focus on. I do other styles, but those are the big two, so it was really nice having someone who recognized something I was good at and something I thought I was good at without me having to say it. And then I'm definitely going to miss Miss Myers and Miss Andre. They've been, like, my second mom and, like, my older sister. I had Miss Andre my first year here.
10th grade English
Literally, Miss Honey, I call her that. Like, she's genuinely one of the sweetest souls I've ever met. And I really like, her class was the first class I've ever had at Grier because it was my sophomore year, and I had her for first period English at 8 a.m. So it was just, she's such a nice person, and I remember she made me feel, like, so welcome. And I was really nervous the first week of school because I had a bad experience with my English teacher in 9th grade, and I didn't think that was going to happen, but I was nervous because I've always had those teachers that I just click with and then that are, like, with me for life. And I really wanted that to happen because I've always loved English. Sorry, guys, I'm yapping, but it's okay. but
That's what podcasts are
I
for.
know. But just she completely
Welcome to the Grier Yap Show.
Oh, yeah.
she completely changed my opinion, and I loved that class so much. Like, that's honestly the only class I remember my sophomore year, and she made it fun, and she just brought text that I feel like I wasn't used to reading. Like, it was different races, different points of view, and it was situations where I could, like, identify myself. And it was a really small class, so it was nice just having a chance to, like, be heard. And then Miss Myers I didn't have from my sophomore year, but I had her my junior year, and I had her this year. And I just remember the first time I met her, every time I saw her until I had her class, I was, like, just letting you know, like, I hate science. Like, I don't hate it, but I'm not a science girl. So I just let her know that. But she always told me I can and that I could do it and that I was. So that side I was lethal.
Pardon me?
Oh, that side I was lethal.
No, because
She played us out on her
no,
phone.
my Siri just went off.
Oh,
It's
it was
not
Siri.
me, guys.
Oh,
it's
that's
my Siri's fault.
Oh. Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I was like, what did I say? But I'm not a science girl, but Miss Myers is very, like, encouraging, and you can tell she really wants her kids to succeed. So she always put in, like, the extra time and extra work and extra help, and I would literally come and I'd be like, I'm confused, and she would sit through it with me. And, like, I remember a bunch of times, like, I would just do my homework during the entire extra help with her because I didn't get it, and she never made me feel bad to ask questions or, like, even what I might call a stupid question because I'm not a math person like that. So she was just always really encouraging, and she's also really nice. You can tell she's a mom because she really cares about she really cares about her kids, and also it's the same love that she gives her students, which is really nice because it's like, oh, like, I've yapped to her so many times about not school related things. I've just ran in and I've been like, girl, like, don't even play. But yeah, she's been like another mom, and Miss Andre's been like honestly like my older sister. So it's just having people like that, like those are people that I'm gonna remember forever, and the relationship I have with them will not end with me leaving Grier. Like, this is just the beginning. So that was very long. And then I'm not gonna yap too much, but Meg Lewis, my roommate, I love her so much. Genuinely my best friend. Words can't even describe that. So yeah, I love her so much. But yeah, and obviously everyone else too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, I feel like I could just like start like a whole list of.
I just did, so.
True, good
A
point.
whole
Good point. I could do
3-hour
it.
portion of this podcast.
I could.
Uh-huh.
I could.
Like, oh my gosh. Like, Miss Mignon, my animation teacher. Holy crap, I'm gonna miss her.
My sweet
She's
queen.
so sweet. And like, it was so cool because I didn't even know that Grier had an animation program until
Neither
like.
did I.
Yeah, no. Until I was like in the process of, you know, putting my classes together, and they were like listing the electives, and they said animation, and I was like, huh? What? You guys have animation? That's incredible. So I came here, and oh my gosh, she was so sweet. And whenever I told her that like I'm planning on going to college for animation, she was so excited. She got so happy, and so I had her for the past 2 years. Like, since I came last year, I've had animation as an elective the entire time. I always made sure that that's what I was doing. And she's been so sweet. Whenever I had her sign my yearbook, she was like, don't look at me and don't read it when you're in here because I will start crying. And I was like, okay, I'll do it later. So like, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss Miss Mignon so much. Miss Quisenberry, my French teacher, my freshman year was my first time ever taking a French class, and it was so boring, and I did not like it, mostly because of the teacher that I had at that time. But oh my gosh, when I came here, Miss Quisenberry was so sweet, and I loved her so much, and I'm a senior in French 1, so like, I was like so worried about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna look so dumb, but like, she was like, no, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Like, you're still here. And she's so sweet. And I think I made her cry a few times, too, she said. So, like, I think it's so cool.
Yeah, Jay makes everyone cry.
Apparently.
guys. Yeah.
Apparently, I just make everyone cry.
On that note too, I didn't say her, but I am gonna say her because I feel like this year she's made a lot of a difference in my life and how I view things. Dr. Boudreaux. I know, she's literally so sweet too. Like, I love her, and she's also someone I could just yap to and be like, girl, like, this is actually cray.
Yeah.
Like, she's just a very like real person, and it's easy to talk to her. I had her for English last year, and Jay was in my class too. Honors English.
Hannah was in our class, too.
Wait, she.
Weren't you in our period
I
last
don't
year?
think so.
No,
I
I
thought
don't
you
think
were.
she took the class, but I don't think she was in our class.
Yeah, I was also in
Because-
English honors, but I think I was in the class with Marion and
Marion was in our class.
Damie was in.
Damie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
were
wait,
in
yeah.
our class. Hannah, we
I
sat
do not
next.
remember.
I swear we
Oh
sat
wait,
next to each
yeah,
other.
because
Uh-huh.
you sat and then I sat on the other side of the
I
table.
guess I was in the same class with them, guys.
You were.
Okay.
I swear you were.
I definitely say her though because she really wanted me at the end of last year. She told me she was starting a journalism club, which is something I talked to her about before, and also newspaper. And then this year, at the girl, I was in so many clubs this year, but I was trying to figure out that not as many as Sarah. I have to say that, but literal clubaholic. But anyways, Dr. Bridger wanted me to join newspaper, and at first I was like, I don't know if I have time for that, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make time because I like writing, and honestly, I like to do newspaper a lot, so I feel like somehow incorporate communications, which is crazy because I never thought I'd be doing that. Just because I've been around it and exposed to it so much, but I kind of want to incorporate it somehow now into my future, because if you asked me at the beginning of this year if I thought I'd be an editor on staff for the newspaper, I would have told you no, and I would have been like, no, I hate doing that, but it was really nice, honestly, discovering that part, and like me writing articles, and then also I like learned how to edit articles and like edit other people's writing, but like you don't want to take away someone's voice, so kind of just I wasn't talking to you, Siri, that's why. But I would definitely say just her like pushing me, and then I was literally shocked that I became an editor, but just being pushed to do that, and pushed to tackle on writing a bunch of articles and like having deadlines, it also definitely taught time management. So I definitely say her, and she was always nice in the process, and she also said that I made her cry. I was like, girl, don't look at me because you're going to make me cry. But she's just a really nice person, so definitely her too.
Yeah.
And her dog is really cute.
Augie.
I know.
Oh my gosh. And then like, wow, more things that I'm going to miss. Of course, I'm going to miss playing volleyball here, being a part of AV club here.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
because
say
of
that.
Mr.
Ooh.
Beckel.
Okay, I probably
can't
should
see
say
him
that
from-
because we're in this room. So, yeah, I'm going to miss AV too.
I'm going to miss AV too. I can't see him from over here. Ever since like the podcast like started again this year, I've been the editor basically. I think like 1 or 2 episodes in. So like, oh, I'm going to miss editing this podcast,
You're
guys.
gonna miss the green background, holding the camera, everything. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna make Jay cry again.
Again.
Like you make everybody else
Oh, like
cry,
how I make you're
right?
gonna-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I can never. It's for me personally, it's not like I'm anti it, but I can't ever say I'm gonna miss communications because I've been literally doing it since.
Where's
before
Mr.
I've been-
Beckel?
Right there.
I was going to say,
Oh,
isn't he
okay.
at his desk?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
literally, I've been doing it since before I could talk.
Communications.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and just being
The mingling,
Literally.
the mingling with your friends.
You've literally been doing communications since
Oh,
you were able to.
Well, no, yes, but like I mean, like the like technical side, like it's like
Oh,
working with-
technical side.
Yeah, working-
Oh, I was-
yeah, working with cameras, green screens. I remember
Mhm.
I did this tape for at my dad's job for my Girl Scouts troop when I was 8, and it was on TV, and I was selling cookies behind a green screen, and I've also just done voiceover, so I feel like it's hard for me to say I miss communications because I'm sure I'm going to be working in it this summer and doing something. It's been nice because being on newspaper has also helped because sometimes I write for I hate saying this, but I write for the show sometimes, so just having that writing experience is nice. So I feel like I'm never going to escape it if my father never lets me. Then it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I think that's one of the coolest things about Grier is that we have so many clubs and so
And
many
options.
opportunities.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like that really helps for whenever we go into college because college is
A
more
lot of that
oftentimes than
and
not
more.
will have a lot of clubs and stuff.
Mhm.
Like my college, Edinburgh, like they have a bunch of different like animation clubs, which is really
Wow.
cool. And then they
Mhm.
have different film clubs, and it's like I'm gonna be doing everything.
There's like a club for everything in college.
Yeah,
like,
so
literally.
like you're still gonna be able to do like clubs and like with like newspaper and stuff.
Mhm.
There's definitely gonna be fashion clubs
Mhm.
for
There's
you
also-
and like graphic
Hannah.
design. You
Yep.
got this.
Mhm.
There's literally a club for everyone. Like I know a lot of schools literally have a cheese club. Like there's a random club.
Cheese club,
Yes,
that's funny.
There's a random club for like everything.
I love that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's one of the coolest things is that like here you get
Mhm.
to like dip your toe into the water of like these different clubs and like get the feel of it.
Definitely.
And then
Mhm.
if you like it, then you can do it in college and really get even more of a feel for it to like let that help you with your future like career and stuff, which is really
Mhm.
cool.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And Grier is also like a great environment for you to figure out what you like because
Yeah.
sometimes when you step into high school, you're not really sure what you're going to major in
Mhm.
or like what you actually like. For me, I wanted to major in the art field since I was like 5. And what I knew what art was, quotation marks.
Quotations.
But I think Grier allowed me to figure out which art I really want to
Yeah.
major in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Whenever I was younger, I think I was in 7th grade whenever I first realized that I wanted to do animation.
Mhm.
But like I didn't really get any opportunities to really get into animation.
Yeah.
Like from 10th grade through 11th grade before I
Mhm.
came here, I went to a career technology center school
Oh, really?
yeah,
Mhm.
for like half the day of my school day, and like I did graphic design because that's really close to like what I was going
Mhm.
for. And then like while I was there, I would also walk over to the digital communications class too because they were right beside
Mhm.
each other. So it was really cool because I got to have a taste of graphic design and like all of the like art aspects of film, and then I got to go over to the actual film class and learn more about cameras and like what the different cords do and like working with green screens. So that was really cool. But soundboards, that's where I first learned about soundboards, and I have one sitting right in front of me. This is the same exact one that they had there actually. So like it's really cool. But then whenever I came here, it was almost like they did all of that but more somehow, despite the fact that like this isn't like focused on it. So like I have like an actual animation class, which is what I wanted, and then I'm taking like actual like AV club and like video production class, which is like again like what I really wanted. So it's cool that I get to fit all of these electives into my regular school day now, and I don't have to like leave to go somewhere else to do it. It's just all right here, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I'm yapping. So Liv, I'm turning into you. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Not much hate.
So, this is probably going to be the last question that I ask.
Okay.
But do you guys actually? Maybe it'll be the last question. I don't know. Depends on if we branch off into more conversations. But do you guys have like any advice for specifically upcoming seniors? So like the juniors now who are going to be seniors next year. Do you guys have any advice for them?
The moment that you will be worrying about your first midterms, the next moment you will be ordering your graduation dress.
Wow.
Like times goes by super fast. Just like literally enjoy every single moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like just, just randomly go into your favorite teacher's classroom during extra help instead of going to your dorm and just give him or her a hug and just
talk to them.
Enjoy all the moment. Like
every teacher here
if you are just
they do.
Yeah, if you're just walking across the campus and the sky looks beautiful, like take a picture. Like everything that touches like one of your nerves, like I don't know, sight, smell or anything. Like, go enjoy it because it goes by really fast.
Really fast.
I was going to say the same thing. Go sit in that teacher's room. And literally, just talk to them because I feel like, because you don't know how much you're going to impact them and how much you'll make their day as much as they'll make yours. And it's just really nice to hear, oh my God, sorry, I just spaced out for a minute, but it's just really nice to hear because I feel like sometimes we forget and we'll deter from being ourselves or try to alter or change, but it's like, no, just stay true to yourself, even if you just impact one person's life. Say yes to opportunities, which I know is very cliche, but just spend time outside, go on that walk, go to 1853, sit in the auditorium, go to the dance building, whatever it is, the art building, whatever. Go to the practice room, literally whatever it is. Just enjoy that time and don't focus on, in a year, in a week. Just focus on the moment, which, another very cliche thing. But just, live in the moment. Enjoy yourself. Take it minute by minute, day by day, step by step. So, yeah, and I'd say make it a point to, the people that you care about and the people that care about you, make it a point to, tell them because we all go through hardships and hard times, even if we're not necessarily saying it. So I just feel like letting people know that you care about them or showing them love, or even if it's just for a quick second saying hi, smiling, just that kind of stuff, really makes a difference. But no, it really, just helps and will help people a lot, I'd say, without knowing it.
Yeah. My advice to the upcoming seniors. It's funny how I wrote this question. I don't really know what to say. Don't stress about the senior symposium.
No, do not.
It's it's a one and done thing. This is coming from a procrastinator. Don't procrastinate on it. Yes. That's exactly what I did.
And follow the steps because they give you step by step, very little by little.
Yeah. Don't stress about that. Don't stress in general, being a senior and realizing that it's coming to the end of your high school career in general, basically. Even though it's coming to the end, it's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna work out. Just I would say because it would be your last year in high school, do what you want to do. Branch out.
Within mediation.
Like, talk to, like, people who you haven't talked to before. Like, make new friends. Like, this is going to be your last time in high school. So it's like, please talk to people. Join new clubs. Like, take new classes. Like, do different things. And it's like,
savor the moment.
yeah. I was going to say, like, take the opportunity. What? Like, how do you say that? Seize the moment.
Yeah.
Like, don't hesitate to take advantage. Take advantage of the opportunities that are given to you. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Because you are going to have a lot of opportunities that you're not going to get anywhere else when you come here. Like, genuinely, like, maybe this is just me because, like I said before, like, I came from, like, a tiny, tiny public school, and now I'm here. So it's, like, it's a whole different experience, which I think is why I feel so, like, connected and just, like, in love with Grier, because it's, like, you don't realize how good this place is until, like, you've been in somewhere that's not that great, and then you come here and it's like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. I wish I came here sooner. It's so nice here, and it's like the opportunities that I've gotten here and, like, the things that I've been able to do is, like, I never would have gotten that anywhere else. So, you know what? This can also be advice to people who aren't even going to be seniors, but just people who are going to be coming to Grier or thinking about it. Take the opportunity. Just do it. If you ask me, I don't think you're going to regret it even a little bit. Like, weighing the options of, like, coming here or anywhere else, I would say come here. Because, like, I'm a day student, so I'm going to be visiting a lot. Like, every time they have a dance show, the musical, the play, I'm going to be coming here, and I'm going to watch all of it. I'm not going to miss anything. But, like,
only a train ride away, so
only a train ride away.
It's not far. It's like 2 hours. So yes, you will catch me at the play. You'll see me at the musical. I'll be at the dance show.
And my college is only 3 hours away, so it's like
I'll
make that trip. I will drive 3 hours every weekend to come here just to be like, hey,
that's a little dedication.
Hey, every other weekend. How about that?
Yeah,
that's better. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to miss it, but I'm definitely going to come back and visit. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. To everyone who still has time here, good luck. Enjoy it. Savor the moment. If you find the right people, you're really going to love it. To my teachers, Miss Myers, Miss Andre, Dr. Vergero, thank you guys so much. You guys have literally been the best. I'm going to miss you guys so much, and I love you guys so much, but I'm going to keep in touch. So it's okay. Oh, Miss Gerber, too. Queen, you're my organizational queen. You're so tea. Love you, icon. But, yeah, everyone have fun, stay safe, and, yeah.
Hannah?
Thanks for having me today. I'm going to miss everyone.
Oh, yeah, thanks for having me.
And,
yeah, of course. I mean, I kind of want to do the final words thing that you did, like naming, like, people and stuff, but I don't know.
Just do it, girl. Like,
okay. Lydia, Margot, my little sisters. I'm going to miss you guys. I got to call out the little sisters. I'm going to miss you guys. But they're both day students, so I'm going to be able to see them probably at some point. Yeah. Like, again, like, Aster, my server. You are so cool. Thank you for being my server. Meg, I'm going to miss you. I'm happy that we got closer this year, and we're still going to hang out no matter what. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, guys, if I can go back.
Yeah.
Addie and Milan, you guys rock. You got this. I'm going to miss you guys. You guys have been, like, my little sisters. But y'all already know y'all rock. And you guys are so talented, and I love you guys so much. You've been the little sisters I haven't had. You guys are so silly.
You kick this table
oh my
one
gosh,
more
Hannah.
time.
Yeah, but I know I'm gonna see you guys again, and y'all update me. Y'all know what I mean. Update me on everything. So, yes, yeah, guys, enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Savor every moment. Seize the moment. I don't know.
Okay.
Seize the moment.
I'm trying.
Little newsies. Anyways.
Okay. I'm going to cut that out.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. Well, thanks guys, for like coming on the podcast.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for
Thanks for
having me
having
again.
me.
Yeah.
Yes, again.
And everyone listening, have a great summer.
Have a great summer.
And yeah,
thank
see you
you,
next
Mr.
year.
Beckel. I
Bye,
don't know.
y'all.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Yep, see you next year. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Grier Podcast. Our podcast is recorded, edited, and written by the students of the Grier School AV Club. The opinions shared in this episode are those of the hosts and the guests and do not reflect the views of the school or any of its staff. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review.